We are back, the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and it's time for us now to talk Far North football. They'll be having a rest, the boys up there around Olympic Dam this weekend, because some of them, hopefully, I'm not sure how many, but they're heading down to the Fleurieu Peninsula to play in the South Australian Country Footy Championships. Before we talk about that, Flowman, why don't we go back to last week's round of matches? The early game, Flowman.
Yes.
Yep, let's have a look at that. Saw Hornridge too good for Olympic Dam.
Yeah, well, they were. It was 12-6-78 to 8-6-54. Hornridge have found their mojo after the early part of the season on the bottom of the table. We're starting to go, what on earth's going on with them at the moment? But I tell you what, they have bounced back mid-season, and Munro booted 4. McCarthy and Haynes, he's the boy from Canibba, he booted a couple. And then you've got to forward Johncock, Oldfoot and Sparks on the sheet. M. Johncock, W. Johncock, those two fantastic footballers from out the West Coast and down to Lincoln too. They've played also. Forward and Rigdon and Haynes also played well for the Hornridge crew. Noonan 3, Abbott a couple for Olympic Dam. Hopener, Noonan, Abbott, Russell and Shaw were their better players.
Indeed, they were. A good win for Hornridge. East Roxby upset the apple cart a little bit here. Well, not really. They were too good in the end through accurate kicking. For Roxby District's Flowman. Yeah,
accurate kicking is the way to go, and the boys from their side got up and won at 6-11-6-72 for East, and Roxby District's 5-17-47. This is a particularly good effort by East, because they've been all over the place in recent weeks, but Roxby Districts are having a shocker of a season. Stewart 4, Faulkner 4 and Shipper 2. Kanitska, Shipper and Rowe, Faulkner and Moss better players for the blue and white, while the red and white had Hall, Santic, also Stewart, Barlow and A. Shaw as their better players, no multiple goal scorers.
Excellent. So Levi Kanitsku now plays for East Roxby, originally hails from the Eyre Peninsula. He's a world champion, Flowman. Did you know that? I
didn't know that, but it would not be in anything that's been done at Roxby that's occurred.
No, he is a world champion in what?
Oh, I've no idea. You are the Statman. Let me know.
Holds the world record and is the world record holder for what they call the salmon toss as a youngster really? In Port Lincoln. It's the junior version of the tuna toss.
Yeah.
So, yes, he won that.
The salmon toss.
That's right.
He's not a tosser, though.
Gee whiz. Flowman, family show. Far North Footy. Apologies to the Kanitska clan.
Oh, God. Was that he throwing it in there because he threw the thing, throwing it in there? Oh,
you're a harsh man. You're a harsh man.
You're supposed to be the stat man, but since you turned into the crow man, you've got a bit of a about you at the moment.
Well, goodness me. Anyway, let's leave that there.
You're throwing me under the bus at the moment.
It's the Flow Friday Night Sports Show. I might reverse that bus over you in a minute. We've got plenty still to talk about. Netball coming up in just a tick. We'll start with what's happening on the far west coast. Western Air football with Rihanna Freeman next.